Well, welcome back to the Timeline Ranch. It's a beautiful day. A little on the windy side, but not too bad. Temperatures are real nice. Let's take a look at what all is going on today. Got some early flower buds coming out on this tree cholla. Unfortunately, I won't be here to catch it bloom. This was last year's here. Another flower bud right there. Yeah, it's definitely looking a lot greener around here with that half-inch of rain, especially right in this area here, where it's got a little more water in the soil. Looks like I already missed the flower blooms on the strawberry hedgehog cactus. It's usually around the end of April. Well, let's go in the house. That's where I'm planning on working today. So here we are at the unfinished stairs. If you caught the videos when I was doing this last time, this is riverbed gravel from out here by the ranch. Just collect it, take it to the house, form it, pour it, grind it, and then clear coat it with epoxy. Turns out looking real nice. It's basically a terrazzo, but I'm making it from local material here at the ranch. So I'm going to finish capping these stairs. I still have toe boards and steps to put. I've already put all the base along the edge there on both sides. And it's going to look real clean with those other pieces on here. I'm going to have to cut this little section right here to the center of this threshold, because it's going to transition from these stone pieces to tile. So it'll have 1/4 inch hardy backer and 1/4 inch tile. So I need about a 1/2 inch of this sticking up on this side to meet it where there's no transition, difference. So I'm going to have to cut this down to allow for it to be recessed. I'm going to start here at the top with this one that I have to recess the floor first. That's the hardest one, so I'll go ahead and get that one over with. Then I'm going to cut the toe boards for it. Set that up against it, dry set it, and then get my measurement for my actual cap for the step. And work my way down. It takes 2 days on the epoxy side because you have to put a coat and then give it a day to set up completely, and then put the second coat. It's gonna look real nice when I get them done though. There's just too many loose ends around the ranch here. I'd like to have something done completely. Once I get all those epoxied and in place, I'll go ahead and put the caulking. I've got some dark brown caulking to go in all the joints. It's gonna look real good. There's all my pieces that I have. These are all the caps for the steps. These are the toe boards. And I've got everything I need here. Just need to come to size. I don't have any extra, so definitely gotta measure twice, cut once. Well, I think I'm going to call it a day on the stairs. Made a little headway on it. So I've decided to go ahead and do all the toe boards, get them cut, just set in place, dry set in place, and then mark them, take them back off, epoxy them, go ahead and do the 2 coats, and then adhere them to it so they're permanently in place, and then do the steps. I think that's going to be the best route to do it. I ended up breaking this toe board up here. I had it sitting in place, and when I was cutting the step, I'd set the step in there and try to pull it back out, and I didn't realize it had caught the top of this one, and it fell down 2 steps and broke in half. Yeah, I think it's going to look good. Once I get that epoxy on it, it'll match the other ones. I leave a 1/2 inch here. Some people leave up to 1.5 inches, and I really think that's a trip hazard. So 1/2 inch is what I like to do on it. Gives a nice clean look. This was actually a shelf. The other side's already epoxied on it, but I ended up having to cut it up and use it as a toe board because I don't have any spares. I've got my 1/2 inch right here to allow for that 1/4 inch hardy backer and the tile. I think it'll be a nice little transition. I'll still put a transition piece right here a little later. It'll look clean. I just need 4 more cut toe boards. I'll get those cut tomorrow. I gotta remember not to step on this. This here will probably break until it gets the tile adhesive on it. Yeah, just 4 more to go on the toe boards. I'll get that tomorrow. And I should get a coat of epoxy on them. And then the next day I can do the second coat. And the next day I can set them. It's a slow process, but you know, these are lifetime stairs. I'll never have to do anything to them. Maybe re-epoxy them in place if they get too scuffed up, but they seem to be holding up pretty good. You know, with the kids out here, they don't care. They run up here with rocks in their boots and everything else. It seems to be holding up pretty good. We'll see after some years though. This will get this little corner cleaned out for me. These are the caps for the steps. These are the other toe boards. Yeah, the heat exchanger, I wasn't real happy with how it performed the other day, the first day I tried it. It was only, you know, that coil is quite a bit smaller than the original one that was in there. There was about a 3 to 4 degree temperature difference between the incoming to the coil and the outgoing. And the other one always was right around 10 degrees. I had the fire going for about 2 hours yesterday. It heated the water up about 10 degrees from where it was. I turned on today, you know, it was nice and sunny, so I turned on I've got 2 700 watt heating elements, 12 volt DC in the tank on the roof. So I just used electricity to heat the water up. It's today's shower day after cutting that dusty concrete pieces. Let's go take a look at the pond real quick. See if there's anything down there. So the bird feeder, I did see a bird on it. It's the same bird that hangs over here as a fly catcher. Catches the big flies and the bees that come into the pond. He's the one that's getting seeds out of there. Oh, there he is. That's the one that's going to the bird feeder. Little fly catcher. I don't know if I can zoom in on him. Yeah, he's the one getting the seeds. Got some dragonflies. That's a good sign. They're laying eggs in the pond. Yeah, we just need one good 1-inch rain event to fill this thing up. I think it'd take a little over 2 years for it to go dry again at that point. It's in the shade. A good portion of it's in the shade during the day due to it being so deep. It's going to even be better when it's 25 feet deep. Let's go down there. Very nice smell in the air from those viscous acacia that are blooming up there. Very fragrant. Yeah, I don't have any water in the well because I didn't get this hole deep enough here to tie it into that trench. It's about 4 feet deeper, but without any water up against there. Oh, we got some tadpoles in there. There's quite a few of them in there. I guess I won't be around to see them mature, but interesting. Looks like a bird died down here. See a little clump of feathers, something ate it. Yeah, this is harsh country out here. You always got to be on edge, especially if you're a small animal. Yeah, I think this water is going to clear out real nice up against this rock edge here over time. Should look like a stone quarry. And real clean looking water over time once I get done digging on it. I could sit here all day, just look at the water out here. Got a few white-winged dove coming in the evening around the pond. Nothing like that one time though, when there was over 1,000 of them out here. I'm sure in the heat of the summer, if there's water in this pond, they're going to be back though. I have another trip planned for right at the end of July to come out and check on the trees, make sure that they've got water. The birds are taking advantage of the plants that are growing up around the pond. Well, I think that's going to be it for today. If you like what I'm doing out here and you want to help speed the process up, there's a few ways to do that in the description of the video. Buy Me a Coffee and Amazon are both in there. Buy Me a Coffee is probably the easiest. Every little bit will help me get closer to my goal of being out here full time and making this project go a lot faster. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one.